What if the sun suddenly disappeared from the sky in the middle of the day? No, this isn't a spooky tale, but a real phenomenon called a solar eclipse. Imagine this. You're outside, basking in the warm sunlight when suddenly the light begins to dim. It's not nightfall yet, but it feels like someone is turning down the brightness of the day. The birds stop singing and everything becomes eerily quiet. What's happening is a cosmic game of hide and seek, where the moon, our friendly neighbor in the sky, has decided to play a little trick on us by covering the sun for a brief period. This is what we call a solar eclipse. But why does this happen? Well, it's all about alignment. You see, every once in a while, the sun, the moon, and the earth line up just right, and the moon gets to block the sun's light for a short time. It's like the moon is saying, "Hey Earth, bet you can't find the sun now." And we on Earth, we get to witness this incredible spectacle. Now, solar eclipses don't happen every day. In fact, they're quite rare. They only occur a few times a year, and even then, they're only visible from certain places on Earth. It's like a secret show that the universe puts on for just a lucky few. And here's a fun fact. During a solar eclipse, the temperature can drop by as much as 20 degrees. So if you're ever lucky enough to witness an eclipse, you might want to bring a jacket. But remember, as thrilling as solar eclipses are, it's important to protect our eyes. Looking directly at the sun, even when it's partially covered by the moon, can harm our eyes. So, we need to wear special glasses or use other safe viewing methods to enjoy this cosmic spectacle. So, a solar eclipse is like the moon throwing a surprise party for the Earth, and we're all invited. But remember, no peeking directly at the sun. So, you might be wondering how the moon, smaller and farther than the sun, manages to cover it completely. Well, it's all about perspective. Let's imagine a tiny pea and a large beach ball. If you hold the pea close to your eye and the beach ball farther away, the pea can completely cover the beach ball, right? That's exactly how a solar eclipse works. Our moon, though it's about 400 times smaller than the sun, is also roughly 400 times closer to us here on Earth. Because of this incredible cosmic coincidence, when the moon passes between the Earth and the sun, it can entirely block out the sun's light. That's a solar eclipse for you. But it's not just about size and distance, it's also about timing. The moon's orbit around the Earth isn't a perfect circle. It's more of an oval, or what we call an ellipse. So the moon isn't always the same distance from the Earth. This means that sometimes, the moon is just the right distance to completely cover the sun. And voila, we have a total solar eclipse. Isn't it fascinating how everything in space is so perfectly aligned to give us these magical moments? Now, as exciting as solar eclipses are, there's an important rule you must remember. Never, ever look directly at the sun during an eclipse without special glasses. You see, our eyes are pretty amazing. They help us see all the incredible things around us. But they're also delicate. And looking directly at the sun, even during an eclipse, can seriously hurt them. It's kind of like how you wouldn't want to touch a hot stove with your bare hands. So, how can we safely watch an eclipse? Well, one way is by using special glasses. Not just any sunglasses, mind you, but ones specifically made for viewing eclipses. These glasses have super dark lenses that protect our eyes from the sun's bright light. Think of them as sunblock, but for your eyes. But what if you don't have special glasses? Don't worry, there's another way. You can create an indirect viewer with just a couple of pieces of cardboard or paper. By poking a small hole in one piece and letting the sunlight shine through onto the other, you can safely watch the eclipse without looking at the sun directly. So whether you're using special glasses or a homemade viewer, remember, the goal is to protect your eyes while you enjoy the show. After all, our eyes are our windows to the universe, and we want to keep them safe. Remember, safety first. We want to keep our eyes safe so we can enjoy all the amazing things the universe has to offer.